Let's talk inscriptions. Inscriptions are writings in stone or stone walls. Player might find out the meaning behind each letter, so he is able to read ancient language. The story is usually much deeper than this, but we can simplify it and create around 30 more collectibles for our game and a hidden story. This might be a fun or even main mechanic of your game. Let's try and make working prototype as simple as possible. We need two font sprites where all letters are the same size. One font will represent unreadable letters and the other one English letters. This is how the font file can look like. What I did was just change the sprite manually a little bit so that each character fits better into my game. I used bitmap font to generate this file. Bitmap font is a free program, you can download it online, that creates sprite fonts from vector fonts. To create translation effect, you need an object that has two text boxes, one for each font and a translate function. Let's call our new object Inscription. Inscription will have a property called text. When changed, this text will set texts for both text boxes. Text box for English characters will not be visible until player enters the collision area. At that time, we also want to hide letters from unknown letters font that player already knows. At the top I've put tool keyword so we can see the changes to this inscription while editing the level. When you're using the tool keyword, make sure you have both setter and getter functions for your public export properties. I'll skip the when player is close enough part with an input function. When I press arrow key up or down, translation function will update known and unknown text boxes text. Remember that both text boxes have the same text, they just use different fonts, and one of them is unreadable. Let's move on to translate function. This function takes one argument, letters that should be changed, the ones that our player has learned. Now let's slowly build our known text. Look at the lines 15 through 27. Let's go through unknown text letter by letter. If the player knows the letter, we should add it in known text, lines 17 through 22. Otherwise, we should add an empty space. In case of new lines, just add a new line, lines 23 to 27. See lines 29 and 30. Imagine going through text letter by letter. If the letter is known by our player, we should replace the unknown letter with a space to create space for the known letter. At the end, set text boxes text accordingly. Here's the result. This inscription should say, "Hello world, I'm an inscription." As you can notice, I did not put all letters as parameter when calling translate, so not all unknown characters will be changed. Add an animation player, more text boxes to imitate shadows, a timer and some sound effects, and watch the magic unfold. Until next great game mechanic idea. See ya!